Hello there and welcome back. It's Fabio Mezzogori. So my question for you today is how to become financially independent. How can you become financially independent and retire early? Maybe when you are, 40, 35, or why not even earlier? This is a great question, and I can assure that by the end of this video, I'm going to give you an actionable step-by-step guide for you to follow to become financially free. So make sure to stay tuned until the end. And also, if you're not part of the community yet, but you're interested to learn more about savings, investing, and trading topics, make sure to subscribe to the channel, which is, by the way, completely free. So I'll notify you every time a new video is up. So let's come back to the main question now. How can you become financially free? Let's start by separating financial independence from financial freedom, because many people mix up the two things which are completely different. Financial independence, as Jim Rohn said, is the ability that everyone has to live from the income of your own resources. These could be things like your job. So if you are currently working, you are financial independent as long as you're living within your means. This, of course, can vary from person to person. You might consider yourself financially independent with $10,000 a month, for example, if you are currently earning $1,000 a month. Or you can consider yourself on the verge of bankruptcy with $10,000 a month if you are currently earning $100,000 a month, isn't it? So, as a matter of fact, financial independence is just a personal perspective, nothing more than an opinion that you hold in your mind regarding everything. So, if you're currently working, you live within your monthly income, then you're financially independent. You cannot be otherwise. Now, financial freedom instead is the ability that you have to generate enough income to sustain your monthly expenses with or without your presence, which is, by the way, the situation that most people are after. So the first step, again, is to recognize the difference between financial freedom and financial independence. Most people that are working at the moment are probably financial independent. What they want or what they are looking for is financial freedom. When you don't have money, or let's say just money to get by, everything seems to be related to money. Everything goes around money. Think about that for a second. Every single decision that you take is based on money and your capacity to pay for what you're looking for, what you want to buy. The first thing you watch before everything is the price, isn't it? Now, becoming financially free is rather simple, but at the same time is not easy, okay? You probably already know what you could do to become better on a daily basis or to improve, let's say, your current situation. You know that you can probably work harder, work smarter, better, and consequently earning more money. Financial freedom, in the end, is the capacity that you have to buy time into the future, aka how many months you can buy ahead of time without having to worry about money keeping your current lifestyle. There is a specific formula which you can use to work your way towards financial freedom, and I will share it with you by the end of the video. However, the third step you need to understand before becoming financially free is that you need to have the right mindset, okay, towards financial freedom. If you don't have the right mindset, regardless of your current income, you will never become financially free. But if you can develop the right mindset towards money, then is when things start to change for you, regardless your current situation. It doesn't matter if you are young, old, high income, low income, tall, bald, whatever it might be. With the right mindset, you can achieve financial freedom. Mark, there is an interesting book I highly recommend you to read about this argument, which absolutely will help you to put you in the right direction towards financial freedom, or at least gather the knowledge of what you need to do to become financially free. I will put the link in the description down below for you, so just go ahead and grab your copy from there if you want to. The title of this book is The Millionaire Next Door, okay? The Millionaire Next Door. In this book, I guarantee you that will help you to open your eyes and really understand how you can become financially free and what you absolutely need to do. You will find something in that book which is not told by the media by all means. So, just read it if you haven't done this already. Now, let me give you an example of what I mean by having the right mindset. There is a popular belief that goes like this: give a rich man $1,000 and he returns with $100,000 one day. Give a poor $1,000 and he returns tomorrow with a new iPhone. This can be funny, but unfortunately, it is the hard and cruel reality, and it goes straight to the point of what I mean by having the right mindset. Are you driven by instant gratification, such as, for example, the latest phone, the new suit, or the new 10th pair of shoes? Or are you driven by logical thinking? If you want to become financially free, you've got to think and create a specific plan to become financially free. You have to study the law of money and copy from who already got there. What do they do? Which kind of lifestyle they have? What's their daily routine? Where do they live? If you already read The Millionaire Next Door, you probably understood already what I mean by that. And actually, if you read that book already and you are watching this video, please comment down below your thoughts about this topic. Usually, poor mindset, and I use mindset rather than people because you can still be poor because of a million different reasons, but you can have the right mindset, a rich mindset already, the right mindset. Poor mindset spend what they have and then invest the leftover, if any. Rich mindset instead invest what they have and then spend the leftover, if any. It doesn't matter where you start. What matters is your mindset towards money and how you decide to use it. By the way, I'm not saying don't spend money at all, okay? We live once and it's absolutely right to enjoy our life, okay? What I'm saying here is live within your means. Learn how to manage your money, study them. Unfortunately, we've never taught financial education in school, but that doesn't mean that it's illegal, isn't it? You can always start studying it by yourself. There are plenty of books. The book I just suggested you, The Millionaire Next Door, for example, could be your first starting point. There are really plenty of books or seminar, whatever, in regards to financial freedom, and I've done already a video if you're interested, which I will link for you in the description down below as well, where I go over the best book you can buy, the best books I recommend for your financial independence, towards financial independence. They're not all related to financial education, but that could be another starting point if you already read The Millionaire Next Door, okay? So the next step you have to learn is then not to spend all of your salary. It doesn't matter how much money you're making at the moment, don't spend it all. As Jim Rohn said, it's easy to do and it's also easy not to do, isn't it? Let's put it in this way. How can you pretend to have money work for you if you kill them all every single month? You see now, it doesn't matter how much money you make, or at least in the beginning, it doesn't matter how much money you make. If you burn them all every single month, you will never be financially free. Even if you're making $1 billion a month, and you spend $1 billion a month, you will never be financially free. Period. You absolutely have an interesting lifestyle. Yeah, absolutely. But you will not be financially free. Period. So The suggestion I have here to help you is to start with an idea which you can learn in many personal finance books or seminars, which is the rule called 70-10-10-10. Okay, these these numbers are the percentages of the allocation of your monthly salary. So let me explain how it works. 70%, which is the biggest slice, if you like, needs to be allocated to your monthly expenses, things like your mortgage, grocery bills, enjoyment, dining out, all these kind of things, okay? If you're now in a situation where you're currently spending more than 70%, maybe you're spending, I don't know, 80%, 90%, 100%, or you are in a situation where you're even spending more than 100% using, your credit card based on your monthly income, well, then it's time for you to start scaling it back and learn how to live within your means. I guarantee you, it's a law, like 9 follow days, that it's possible living within your means. Guarantee you, 100%. I do it. Everyone that is financially free do it, so you can do it too. Now, after, let's say, you manage to live within about roughly 70% of your salary, then you take another 10% from it and lend this money to someone else in forms of investment. This could be things like financial market, REITs, physical real estate, or whatever other asset you are comfortable with. Okay, so you take 10% of your salary and you lend it to someone else, financial market, REIT, whatever it might be for you. After having done that, we still have 20% to be allocated somewhere. Okay, so 10% of it needs to be used on you, okay, on your personal development. These could be things like books, for example, courses, seminar, or whatever it might be for you. So just to give you an idea, the best companies on the planet spend about 10% of their personal development. If the best companies in the world still invest every single year about 10% of their revenue in research and development, why shouldn't you? If you want to become financially free and you are not there yet, then you have to study and work on it. So take 10% of your salary and use it for studying how to get there, how to achieve your goals. In these specific examples, financial freedom. Now, after having done that, you have 10% left of your salary. And then what you should do with that 10% is to give it away. Give it away. Help the world with that 10%. Give it to a charity of your choice. Give it to your church. Give it to the homeless. Help homeless. Whatever makes you feel good. Okay? It doesn't matter how much money represent at this point in time, that 10%. It could be only $10, $20, whatever it might be. Doesn't matter. What matters is to get used to it. Get the ball rolling, so to speak. If you don't have the habit, okay, of helping others, the best time for you to start is right now, your current situation. If you're not used to helping other people and to give away, let's say, $50, okay, what makes you think that you will be able to give away $1,000 when you make $10,000? It's gonna be impossible because you're just not used to it. So just start and get the ball rolling right now and get used to it regardless of the amount. It could even be, again, $10, $20, whatever it might be. I have created for you, if you want, a spreadsheet which, let's say, help you with this kind of calculation. All you have to do is type in your current salary and it will spread out, let's say, these percentages for you. Okay, so you can just find it in the description down below. It will be the first link in the description down below, so just grab your copy for free. Now, that we, let's say, laid down the path, okay, the fundamentals to become financially free, I want to share with you the formula that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. As I said at the beginning, financial freedom is nothing more than your ability to buy time into the future. So basically, what I mean by that is how much money I need to be able to buy free time in the future. So financial freedom, or wealth, if you like, is not measured in money, but in time. How much time I can buy into the future with my money, so I don't have to worry about money anymore. Okay, so as you can see here, we're not talking about money, but about time. How much time I can buy free, how much free time I can buy into the future with the money I have right now in my bank. Okay, the formula goes like this: M, which stands for the number of months, is equal to cash, such as all the liquid asset immediately available to you, and with immediately available I mean within 24 hours, divided by living expenses minus passive income. Let's run a couple of examples so it's gonna be easier to understand. You have, for example, $2,000 available as cash, okay? This includes things like salary, savings, stocks, bonds, whatever can be, let's say, cashed in within 24 hours. If you've got gold spare in your house, whatever it might be, everything which can be cashed in within 24 hours goes here, okay, as cash. And so you've got $2,000 as cash, and you have $1,000 a month in living expenses and no passive income. So for this example, you have 2,000 divided by 1,000, okay, and the result is 2. The number 2 is, let's say, it means that you can buy 2 months into the future if $2,000 is all you have and you stop working immediately, okay? So you will have 2 months if you stop working immediately and you keep getting your current, let's say, monthly expenses. So with your current monthly expenses, if you stop working right now and $2,000 is all you have in cash, you can survive for 2 months, no more, okay? Now, let's run another example. This time, let's put in some passive income, okay? So let's say, let's keep your current salary, current revenue to $2,000 and your current living expenses to $1,000, but this time you have $500 in passive income. Passive income could be, for the sake of this example, could be stocks, dividend, real estate, slot machine, okay, whatever it might be for this video, for this example. So if you take $2,000 and divide it by the difference between your living expenses, such as 1,000, and your passive income, such as 500, you will end up having 2,000 divided by 500, which is 4. So with just $500 in passive income, you doubled your time into the future. So you now have 4 months available rather than 2, okay? So as you, without doing other example here, you can do them by yourself. As you need to understand here from this example is that the higher your passive income and the lower your expenses, the longer you can live without worrying about money. Hence why I keep stressing you that it's important, it's imperative for you to keep your expenses as low as possible, and start to invest your money as soon as possible. The more money you invest, the higher your passive income will be, which you can then use to cover your living expenses. You can use passive incomes for, let's say, to offset your monthly living expenses. I will put this simple formula for you into the spreadsheet that I mentioned before, say previously in the video, so you can download it from the first link in the description down below, okay? I hope you enjoy and found some clarity around financial freedom and what it takes to become wealthy from this video. If you have any kind of question for me, please do let me know in the comment below. And also, I wish you a very good luck in your journey towards financial freedom. This is Fabio Mezzogori. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I put a lot of valuable information here on YouTube that help you to move the needle towards financial freedom or financial independence. So if you'd like me to notify you every time a new video is up, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you will not miss any new episode. And also, don't forget to smash that like button for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.